Hello, welcome to this morning or this afternoon or this evening's tarot reading. I hope you're all well and off to a really good start to the day. I'm doing a short reading today. It'll be about 5 to 10 minutes and it also involves a short meditation because I kind of believe it's important to kind of integrate those energies. So we'll be, oh, what a beautiful start we're off to with the Ace of Cups this morning. Tapping into what feels really good, aligning with your highest sense of self, that kind of the divinity within you. Can you tap into that today and feel into that source energy? If that's God for you, if that's your highest sense of self, what is that? How does it feel? Can you just feel like your cup is overflowing today? Whether that's excitement or joy or anticipation, peace, love, grace. This is really lovely. It's kind of the start of new things. And it's almost like you're being handed this. You're handed this opportunity to tap into something way beyond your normal kind of day-to-day reality. It's really special. So enjoy that today. That's coming in for you. Get excited about it. Oh, we have a Tower card. So what's that going to be for you today? Can be quite a shock when we see the Tower turning up. It's always really important to understand that the Tower is, it can be something that really shakes your foundations. But it's important to know that the Tower card doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. And if you can see this tower, it hasn't got a door in it. And these mountains, whatever it is it's on about, wherever it's located, this tower, it's kind of really remote. So I get a sense with the Tower card that you have been feeling a little bit isolated, that there's some part of you that's felt a bit sort of stuck out of things. And so when we see the Tower moment, it's not very comfortable, the process. It kind of shakes us back down to earth. But from there, we can choose to start reconnecting. We start to reconnect with people around us. We rely on support networks or people that can hold the space for us in these times. So a Tower moment can be losing your job. It could be losing your home because you've been asked to move out if you're renting. It can be something costing a lot more than you thought it was going to be. It's like a shake-up, wake-up call. It's something that can really, as I say, really rock your foundations. The other thing to remember with the Tower, with this lightning, is it can be energy that's coming in terms of thought processes. Suddenly, sometimes you can find yourself in life where everything you thought you believed in has just been shaken to its very core, and you're starting to doubt yourself, you're starting to doubt reality, you're starting to doubt everything around you. It's almost like this dark night of the soul kind of feeling. And so the Tower can be the kind of thought process is being completely interrupted, always for you, always working out for your highest good. So know that with the Tower card, it feels uncomfortable. We've got real dark sky, but look at how much energy and potential is in these yuds, these kind of seminally potent energy flecks in the sky. There's so much energy for change here. And so there's the invitation that the Tower is saying, you're going to build back, you're going to get there, you're going to start building again. And you get to choose whether you're going to build it back the same or you're going to build it back in a very different way, a way where there's a lot more community. You're touching other people with your heart and your mind and your soul instead of feeling somewhat left out in the cold. So see it as an opportunity. The Tower is always an opportunity. There's change happening. There's change. And so the thing with the Tower card is you can choose whether you embrace the change whether you choose to jump with some level of control and whether you embrace it, or whether you fight it every step of the way. It's going to happen regardless, is the sense with the Tower. Change is inevitable. Things do move. And so the more you can be open to accepting it's all going to work out for your highest good, no matter what it is, no matter how dark the outside world can feel, this Tower card can show you that it's a chance to just go back to your roots, go back to your firm foundations, find your solid footing, hit rock bottom if need be. But from there, you can start to move forwards again. So let's see what our final card is today. It's taking its time, so maybe we need to sit with that Tower for a little bit longer. What would that feel like? And often it's a very sudden thing coming in, the Tower card. Because sometimes it takes that kind of thing to wake us up and shake us into a new way of being. Oh. So I think really don't fear the Tower, don't fear the change. The cards were ready to tell you that. So we have here the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about change. I literally just said, don't fear the change. So the same thing is here. And what we see here with the Wheel of Fortune is we have the Sphinx. And the Sphinx, for me, offers us a kind of sacred gateway, a portal, if you like. Look at how the Sphinx is blue. The Sphinx is blue, the same colour as the sky. The Sphinx is almost dissolving into Mother Sky, kind of literally just letting go to the point of dissolving. Nothing matters. There's nothing there, like so weightless, almost evaporating. Really lovely. And then we have these curious figures here, which some of you may or may not know. These are the zodiac figures. We have Leo, we have Taurus, we have Aquarius, and this is actually an exalted or an elevated form of Scorpio, the phoenix or the eagle. What we see here is that I'm just going to take a moment to show you the World card, which happens just right here. That was handy. We've got the same figures here. We've got Leo, we've got Taurus, we've got Aquarius, and we've got Scorpio in the World card. But if you look at them, they're just the heads. Just the heads, there's nothing else. When we see them here in the Wheel of Fortune, we can see that these figures, not only do they have bodies, but they have books and they have wings. So for me, in the material realm, we lack that kind of level of spirituality, a level of wisdom. Here with the Wheel of Fortune, you're being invited to embrace that sort of up-leveling. The change is coming, but it's going to bring with it wisdom. It's going to bring a more sort of spiritual embodiment to your life. You're going to start to feel things in a very different way. You're going to access a different level of consciousness, is probably a better way of saying it, because these wings are going to lift you and help you to soar. And the other thing I would like to say is they have bodies. You know, like I said, they're just heads here, and here they have bodies. So this is about embodying the principles of a higher consciousness, so that they start to become more kind of obvious to you in your everyday. So your everyday life, you're starting to find that you can tap into this wisdom, this higher sense of self. You're able to access this on a more frequent level, more frequently. So we have Anubis here, Lord of the Underworld, allowing you to go down. We've had the Tower card, so let's go down. Let's search the depths of our soul. Let's not be afraid of that. Let's shine a light on our shadow side. Let's integrate it. Let's integrate our hopes, our wishes, our dreams, our fears, all that subconscious. Let's bring it up to the surface, and let's allow ourselves to soar with this and feel very differently. Let go of some of the heaviness. Let go of some of the weight. And start to rebuild something that's going to make us feel really good. It's going to help us to tap into the Holy Spirit or God or Source, that feels absolutely gorgeous, that feels elevated with our wings. So like I said, we've got these two cards kind of either side of the tower, and they're kind of telling us, not to worry about what's happening. We don't worry about the change that's coming in. It's all going to be okay, because the Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is good fortune. So we can see the fortune card as, you know, Lady Fortune, and she could be fickle and she can send you one way or the other. And with the Tower, it can certainly feel that way, like, oh my gosh, misfortune. However, always working out, and the Sphinx tells us that secret. Let it go, let go, let go. There's the secret. Don't get tossed and turned around by what's presenting itself to you in your outside reality. Stay very tapped in and tuned in to this sense of peace and grace and love that's within you. So, in order to sort of embody those principles today, I'd like you just to close your eyes, and we're going to do a very short meditation. I just want you to breathe into your heart, and I want you to feel as if this is the Ace of Cups for you, in your heart, like a holy grail. And I want you to start to feel into your cup overflowing with love. Feel the love, breathe it in and breathe it out, and just tap into that. Can you tap into a sense of something slightly higher than yourself? Is there a higher sense of self? Is it God? Is it Source? What is it for you? Can you tap into a higher frequency? Almost like an orchestra playing in your heart. Can you lift the notes slightly? Feel the elevation and tap into this, so that no matter what changes come, no matter how hard you may get hit, no matter how hard life might seem on the outside, no matter what you're going through, no matter how dark it feels, there is change coming. There is a sense of growth and an opportunity for growth coming in. Can you start to feel that in your heart first? And can you know that you are unshakable? No matter what comes in, you can tap into this wellspring within you. This sense of grace, this sense of peace. And possibly more important than anything else, it's a sense of interconnectedness, where we see the Sphinx dissolving into unity consciousness, into the sky. Where can you dissolve into that sense of weightlessness and the sense of Christ consciousness, peace, grace, love, and the connectedness to all things, to God, to your highest sense of self? Whatever that feels like to you, allow that to be a source of comfort and sustenance, encouragement, tapping into pure love at this time. So gently, gently, wiggling your fingers and your toes, coming back in now. Know that you've got this. No matter what rocks your world, you've got this. It's sheer beauty and love, no matter what. Wishing you a wonderful day.